So before covering this LangChain framework which allows us to build a LLM based application, I just wanted to show you the most two popular platform where you can have large language model. One is OpenAI and the second one is a Gemini. So both we will going to see that how to get the large language model, text to text model plus text to image model plus image to image model from the OpenAI as well as the Gemini. So first let's see the OpenAI. This is the OpenAI website. Just click on the link which is given in the description, or you can type the openai.com and go to the docs overview section, and over there you will get the documentation, what are the models we have and how to access those models. So this is the OpenAI developer platform where you can get the OpenAI model. Recently we have seen that the OpenAI have launched the GPT-4o mini, which is quite faster, affordable plus intelligent also. So how to build the application on such models, all the models that we are having. So we will go to the quick start, and here if you are coming to the first time, you just need to sign up and buy the LLM model according to your needs. I will suggest you to choose the LLM ChatGPT 4.0 mini, which is quite fast plus cheaper than the ChatGPT 3.5 turbo. After logging successfully in the OpenAI, just create a API key, and that API key you can export. If you're using a Mac OS or Linux, you can write this one, or if you're using Windows, then you can run this one in your PowerShell. So here we are having how to request those APIs. From that API you will going to access the LLM model. So we will see in the case of Python, first we have to install that packages. To install that, we just need to type the pip install OpenAI in our terminal. It will going to install the OpenAI package in our environment, which can be a conda or virtual environment. So we have to generate the text, and that to generate the image, create a vector embedding. Each one of code is given below. So what exactly we are doing, we are importing OpenAI. After that we are just initiating that client, and in that client we are passing the model name, and this is the message, or you can say instruction. As a role we have given the system, this is the instruction we are giving to the LLM: you are a helpful assistant. So that is the job you're defining, or role you're defining to the LLM model. LLM model will going to work as a helpful assistant. So this is the query you are passing as a role of user. Based on that, it will going to generate the output. So that output will be generated with the help of this large language model, and you're printing that output over here. So in case if you wanted to go through this all things, you can do that also. If you are looking for a text generation, then you can use this model. If you wanted to vision models, means image to text model also, where you will provide the images and it will going to provide the description. It will going to generate the description based on the image you have provided. So text generation, vision generation, or function calling is also there. In case of AI agents, which we'll also going to cover in this video, so over there I will explain you what exactly the function calling is. That function calling power we are giving to the large language model, so that we can do structure output. Structure output parser allows us to parse the data of LLM into particular format. For example, a JSON schema. That schema you can define over here. This is the pedantic model. We have imported the base model from the pedantic. What exactly the pedantic and what exactly the base model? This allows us to create a model, means you are giving the output of the LLM model, what it should be and what its format is going to be. Means here we have defined the base model, which includes the name and the data type of that name variable, and here we have defined the date, the participants. So that base model you will define, and that base model you will pass to the LLM model. Based on that, the LLM is going to generate the output. So that feature is also available in this OpenAI. So that was all for OpenAI. Now let's just move to the Gemini. It was developed by Google. So how to access this and how to do that, you can just click on this run on a Google Colab, and it will going to open the notebook in a Google Colab. This is the tutorial. I will explain you how to install it. So first, to install it, just you need to type this pip install -q-u Google generative AI. After that, you just need to create API key, which you create from here. and that API key you need to pass, and you can export that API key, or you can paste into the .env file with the help of python.env. You can import that. I will going to show you in the code also that how to do that. Means you are saving that API key into the .env file, and with the help of python.env packages you will load that API key whenever you need. So here we have initialized our model. First we are importing the Google.generative AI as a Gen AI. Next we are importing the operating system. In the Gen AI configuration we are passing the API key which we have imported from the operating system dot environment, and here we have passed the API key. Next we will define our model, which model we want, Gemini 1.5 Flash, or we can define the Gemini 1.5 Pro which is recently launched. Then that one is a multi-model which can process the image plus text both. So to generate that you just need to initiate that model.generate content, and here you can write your query whatever you want. For example purpose, it is written that write a story about AI and magic. So based on that it will going to generate, and here we are printing the response. So that was the way to develop. In case if you wanted to build a RAG based application with Gemini 1.5 Pro which is recently launched, which support retrieval augmented generation also. So over there first you have to load the document from the directory, and that directory you can load from that genai.load documents, and over there you need to pass your documents. It will going to load the documents and save into the cloud, and you just need to write your content over here, model.generate content, and it will going to fetch out the data with respect to query from the saved documents. We are having several things, so text generation, vision, audio, so many things you will be able to do. As we have seen the OpenAI, the same thing you also can you do over here. So those were the two platform, OpenAI and Gemini AI. So hope you understand that.